everyone, welcome to this year's TF2 Spelling Bee. Here we have our first contestant, Drebin1512. Say hello, Drebin.
Hello.
So Drebin, for your first word, we would like you to spell Shahanshah.
You failed!
Can I have that in a sentence?
Selling Shahanshah for 1 scrap.
Can I get a description, please?
Yes. The Shahanshah deals 25% more damage when the player is below 50% health, and it deals 25% less damage when the player is above 50% health.
Sorry, what? What sort of weapon is this? Those stats are terrible.
Well, perhaps you should ask the question. Is it good or is it bad?
Hey guys, what is going on? It's Drebin here, and I'm back with another episode of Good or Bad. And today we're going to be looking at the, Shahanshah, yeah? But before this gameplay starts, I just want to apologise straight off the bat that the gameplay footage you're seeing in the background is not me using solely just the Shahanshah. You know, I need the huntsman to help me out a bit, because I tell you what, trying to get a full life gameplay without dying with just using the Shahanshah is literally fucking impossible. I mean, not even Tom Cruise could do that, and to be quite honest, I rather enjoy not having to cry myself to sleep at night, so I just thought I'd get that disclaimer out of the way. So there isn't really much of a history lesson for the Shahanshah, as it's not really had much changes done to it. But I mean, there is a restaurant called the Shahanshah, so, you know, maybe you can go and check that out. Leave a Google review, you know, I think they'd really appreciate that. But I'm just going to give you a quick run through of the stats of this weapon. So you get 25% increase of damage when you are below 50 health. But, and this is a bit of a big old but, you deal 25% less damage when you are above 50% of your health. So it's obviously quite clear what they're trying to achieve here. This is like some sort of sniper's version of the equalizer, except it doesn't really equalize anything. In fact, it equalizes diddly shit, to be quite frank. And in my opinion, once you're below 50% health as a sniper in a melee fight, you're kind of fucked anyway, so it doesn't really help you in that situation either. But let me explain that in more detail, because I'm kind of just firing out shit without really giving it a bit of an explanation. So, as a sniper, when you get into a melee fight, it's kind of one of these fight or flight situations. And the thing is sniper in a melee fight is really reliant on random crits. And a random crit from the regular kukri does 195 damage, which is good enough to finish off most classes who have high health, like demo men and soldiers. But the Shahanshah, when it crits, and when you are above 50% health, only does 146 damage, which just comes up a bit short really, and gets you killed. To be quite honest, you can kind of get the job done just as well with the regular kukri, if not better. And if you want a weapon which really helps you out in fight or flight situations, just equip the Jarate and the Bushwhacker. I mean, that basically does the Shahanshah's job for it. I guess the one situation where the Shahanshah might save you is if you're up against someone who's got quite a bit of health, like a heavy, or someone who's overhealed, and you get a crit from the Shahanshah whilst below that 50% health. I mean, that does about 244 damage, which is mega. But I tell you what, the likelihood of you ever being in that situation is, let's be honest, it's pretty minimal, to be quite frank. So I've been pretty harsh to the Shahanshah, and I think I've hurt its feelings quite a bit, to the point where it's going to have to ring up an anti-bullying line, you know, to come consult me. But anyway, I'm going to give the Shahanshah a bit of constructive criticism, you know, to make it feel better, how it can improve itself. And the first thing that you could do is you could increase the amount of damage it does when you're below 50% health. Maybe make it so it does 100 damage when you're below 50% health, because that would actually make it quite useful in one of those situations where it's you or me. Or they can make it a bit like the escape plan, maybe. So when you're below 50% health, you get a movement speed. Because I tell you what, Sniper has never had any means of escaping, and I get so frustrated when a scout comes up to me and kills me and there's nothing I can do about it. That's so annoying, isn't it? So maybe that would be useful. I mean, this is just a few ideas I've had, and I really feel like this weapon does need to be changed. It may be the pyro update. I know the update's all about the pyro, but, you know, give a Sniper just one little thing, you know, he needs it. The Shahanshah needs it. So anyway, this is going to end good or bad. Tell me what you think about what I've said about the Shahanshah. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or are you just going to do what some people do and just go, you suck at sniping? And by the way, dickhead spelling guy, by the way, I can spell Shahanshah actually. It is spelled S-H-A-H-A-N-S-H-A-H. What'd you make of that? Boom! Bring on the next question.
And finally, Drebin, we would like for you to spell the word Dalakost bar.
I'll go and yourself.
Yes, the Shahanshah deals 25% more damage when the player is above... I'm going to fucking stab this pencil out of my bumhole in a minute.